Hey everybody, this is Hector MIray with Faith and Fandom, and this is Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So this past week was the 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Trigger was a video game in 1995 on the Super Nintendo, and it is considered one of the best RPGs of all time, and many people consider it one of the best video games of all time. And I loved it as a teenager, and I was like, oh man, now I want to play Chrono Trigger. So I was like, okay, there's got to be tons of options to play it. So I was like, I'm gonna power up my Switch and I'll download it in the Switch apps, the store for the Switch. Totally not there. Okay, there's an SNES system that comes with the Switch. I'll look there, not there. I was like, you know what? It came out on the DS, and I bought it, and I have a DS, so it's probably around here somewhere. Finally found a 2DS, could not find any cartridges to go with it. I don't do emulators or pirate games, it's just a personal thing for me, conviction wise. So I was like, all right, what else can I do? And so I was like, ooh, I have an SNES Classic, maybe it's on there. Not there either. And so I had searched through everything. I even checked on Amazon, and to get a used copy was like $200 to $300. I'm like, this is ridiculous. He's like, I'm just looking for this and I'm not finding it. And then lo and behold, I found out that you can buy it on the App Store on your phone for $3. I was looking everywhere else, but literally it was in the device I was looking for it on. And it reminds me of this passage where Elijah is going to meet with God in 1 Kings 19, 11 through 13. It says, the Lord said, go out and stand on the mountain in the presence of the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by. Then a great and powerful wind tore the mountains apart, shattered the rocks before the Lord, but the Lord was not in the wind. And the wind was there, and the wind there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. Verse 12 says, after the earthquake came a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire came a gentle whisper. And, that just stops in verse 12, but it's just this thing of like, Elijah was looking for God and the eruptions, the storm, the earthquakes, and all these other things. And he was literally closely quiet right there with a whisper. And I think sometimes for us, God's a lot like Chrono Trigger, that we're looking for him in all these other places, and he's a lot closer than we imagine. We just need to calm down, get still, and we're going to have a good opportunity to actually hear from him. Thanks for taking this time to listen to me. I hope you have a good time to actually communicate with God. And thank you for spending this last 180 seconds with me.